Jaime and Jason travel around the world, playing songs and drinking.
Hello and welcome to this episode of Jaime and Jason traveling around the world, playing songs and drinking. We are in Southport, in lovely Hesketh Park. When we first moved to the UK, this is the place that we came. Not to the park here, but to Southport.
We came to the park quite a bit. We just didn't live here.
We didn't live in the park.
So this would have been a good tree to sleep in, I feel like. Lots of big branches. We decided to shoot today's episode in Southport because this episode is kind of about who is April Moon.
Yeah, it's kind of going to be a two-parter, I think. So this part will be the Southport years, which I think there was two of. Was there two?
Maybe.
I think there was two.
When we moved to Southport, we decided we wanted to start doing music full time, and so we learned a bunch of cover songs and started playing under the name April Moon.
And people ask us, is Jaime, April, and Jason Moon your real names, or did you name yourselves after the band? I'm thinking, No, those are our real names, the ones that our parents gave us.
Thanks, Mom and Dad. Around the same time that we started learning cover songs, we were also writing music, as we constantly are, and it was here in Southport as well that we recorded our first album called The Sun, the Moon, and the Truth.
Hello, we're standing in front of our old place where we used to live when we first moved to the UK, right behind us there.
Looking a little rougher
A little
these
rough
days.
around the edges these days. Yeah. We recorded most of the tracks in there for our first album, The Sun, the Moon, and the Truth, although we used other studios to do the drums just because of the noise. The story of April Moon so far has been the story of a rotating list of drummers, which we've had many fantastic people playing in the group. Most of the drummers play in other bands as well, so it's actually quite nice to play with different people, and it really changes the style, the sound of the band, depending on who the drummer is.
Yeah, it really does.
But during all that time, we had one bass player, exactly one. His name is Tino Keith.
When we moved here, we didn't know anyone, and so we put a thing up online looking for musicians, and Tino was one of the people who responded to it. We met him online, and he came and auditioned, and he left, and Jason right away was like, oh my god, that fits us so well. And
I loved his style. His style is kind of like John Entwistle from The Who, or it's a very cool style. But
I was like so against it because he's from the Kingdom of Fife, and I literally could not understand anything he was saying.
We're very good at it in Scotland because we're marvellous in the art of havering, going a bit left field and going off in tangents, but always coming back to the common thread and then going away again, throwing your curveball, and then coming back again, and we had a laugh doing it at the same time because we can, we're doing it.
Jason was like, I'm telling you, this guy fits us. This is the guy. And so we phoned him up and we were like, okay, Tino, come play with us.
So you're stuck with me.
One of my best memories from the time that we lived in Southport was hanging out down here by the lake. We used to just hang out here all the time, walk around this side, have picnics on the far side, stroll along the bridge. And we started one of our favorite Christmas traditions here. The first year that we were here, we arrived right before Christmas and didn't have any family around. Weren't sure what to really do on Christmas Day, and so we ended up down here feeding the ducks, and it was just so quiet and peaceful and just a nice vibe. And so
until that swan bit her finger.
Oh,
and then she was just trying to give him some bread, and he wasn't very grateful.
We were trying to be friends. I was trying to be friends with him. He wasn't so keen on the situation. But yeah, it's like our Christmas tradition now. We do it every single year. Even though we've lived in Preston and now we're in Liverpool, we always scope out an area where we can find some ducks to feed on Christmas Day.
Basically, traveling around the Northwest and playing songs in April Moon is what paid the rent and put food on the table and enabled us to live this wonderful life that we're living. So today's song, we decided it would be fun to play the video of a song that we made here in Southport, and it's basically the video is us wandering around this park, Hesketh Park, also, and down on the seaside, the song was written as kind of a postcard to our friends and family back home, saying, "Oh, this is what we're doing now," you know, and we called it "My Lost Year."
I see you're feeling low. Come sit by me and join the show. We'll play away those blues, and we'll put on our outside shoes. Let's go down to the sea. I'll become you, you'll change to me. My lost year disappears. You look so beautiful when sunlight drips down to the world. It makes your hair all shine. I can't believe that you are mine. You built this world for us, and we'll fill it up with sweet, sweet love. My lost year disappears. The end is near of my lost year by year. The lines behind my ears get deeper and more clear. If happiness has taken over here, we'll spread it out, my dear. The sadness disappears. Someday they'll understand. We'll see them holding out their hands. Enough for everyone. Once they all see what we become. And my lost year disappears. My lost year, the end is near.
Right, this has been Jason and Jamie traveling around the world playing songs and drinking.
Remember to like, subscribe, and there's like a little guy that you can click to
Bell. It looks like a little
bell. You can click the bell to get a notification when our next podcast comes out, which is kind of cool.
Myself, I like the idea that your phone will be on vibrate, and I'll put a video up, and it'll vibrate in your pocket. That's... Huh? See you next time.
Jaime and Jason travel around the world, playing songs and drinking.